Here's the LAN Party UT NF4 Ultra D. The only thing I am missing out of this, guys, is some of the cables. But I know they're in my storage, so. And all these things here I purchased, man, almost 10 years ago now. And a huge lot from this guy.
Step it up, I've got to go. Front row seat, fashion show. Live it up in the afterglow. Up late, talk low. Push the limit, fascinate. Feel good, activate. Level up, captivate. Listen to me, it's easy. Lights, heat, magic, glow. Try it, take it, faster, go. You know you want it, you better make your move. I know you want it, you gotta feel it too. Just take it slow, make it honey smooth. Don't talk about it, show me what you do.
But here's the this board is actually pretty amazing. I do have the audio connector here. You can slam this thing down on there to connect some different audio and stuff to it. This is a pretty decent board, and it was made so all this stuff is UV light activated. So all the slots, any of the plastic stuff on here is all UV activated. And there it is there, the NF4 LAN Party. So pretty decent board. All right, let's jump into the next one. We'll check it out. All right, it's a little bit of one of the newer ones out of the bunch here. This is the A7N X8XE Deluxe. Pretty decent motherboard actually for the time. And this one also is pretty much complete. And again, I got this also from the same lot. Keeping the inventory full. If you guys need a computer built, something fixed, need a case, power supply, 1,000 watts in stock, you let me know. Leave me a message. Old Tech Direct is here. Definitely serve you. That's a few years back. This one's fully complete here. Has the board. This is one of the more sought after retro build boards you can find on the market. Old ASUS stuff on there. Definitely don't really make them that nice anymore. Should be more little peripherals and plugs and whatnot. And you got the user manual, the quick guide, start here and whatnot. So pretty cool. All right. So there's that one. Let's jump into the next one and we'll see what we got. Yeah, that's actually the last of the motherboards there. I'll show you guys some of these other items I pulled from my storage unit here. Here's some old Athlons. Nice little platter of some Athlons. We got that one. We got this one. These are all brand new, by the way. All brand new. I know there's a couple in here that are not brand new. I think there's one or two that were used. Yeah, this one was used, and this one was used here. She's still a little gunky. But for the most part, these are all in great condition. Like I said, all 100% working. We also got some a few video cards. Older stuff that are pretty neat. If you guys remember this was a lot of fun back in the day. Hook up, watch the television through your rig. Here's a 9700. Pretty much sought after one, but only problem is you'll have to, I'm not sure what version this is, I'll have to look it up, but on most of them you'll have to update the thermal paste as they put this really thick pad. I don't know if you guys can see it under there. Now let me get a little closer. Probably there it is, a little bit right there. They put this really thick pad, and it was horrible on dissipating heat on this 9700. And then also what would happen is these things down here, sometimes you have to hot solder them again to get them to kick in. I can't remember what it's, something over here that cracks from the heat off of this. But these are actually really, really good good cards. These are all these cards and stuff are all AGP, by the way. So Alright, so this is another one. I can't remember Vision Tech, but I can't remember what version is on here. Oh, this is a GeForce 2 MX 464 megabytes of RAM. So, another cool one. These are all cool if you want to do a little retro build, man, and have some old school stuff. This is the junkie, so the lot's like a $15 value card here. It's not too great for what it is. I can't remember the damn name on the company. This one's so bad, but I have that one. And then we also have a few other more of these of the CPUs, processors in here, all AMD stuff. And then check this out. This is pretty neat. Where Speedy is G-Skill. Check out this awesome G-Skill RAM from back in the game. It's just two gigabytes. That's all it is. That's all you needed. It's a 2 gigabyte combo with some G-Skill. Pretty neat. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we have ourselves in here a Thermaltake memory cooling kit. Holy heavens, that is definitely some old school stuff. But there's a thermal kit, heat dissipation kit there. We got some Crucial RAM in here as well, and some other stick of something. Not sure exactly what they are. A couple old school RAM in here, and we got these awesome ballistic tracers. I don't know if you guys remember when these came out, but these were freaking just amazing. Amazing freaking RAM to have in your machine back in the day. And these are actually out of one of my personal gaming rigs that I actually pulled out. But yeah, that's it, you guys. I mean, there's not really a whole freaking lot of stuff that I brought back as I was limited on time. I do have two more things. Yeah, two more things. I do have this very cool 4000 socket AM2, brand new. I did open it for a build I was going to be working on. So that's pretty neat for another project I can get into. Let me clean this off real quick and I'll show you guys the last thing. All right, here we go. Last of the two items. This is something I built that I'm going to be using for the documentary because I have plans to just order the cases and whatnot, and I'll pack it myself and then burn my own. So this is a nice little burner I made a few years back. It's just a multi-bay burner. So you got your primary, you got your then the rest of your burn bays here. So it's just 5 of them underneath with this cool best duplicator, the controller board here. This is the more pricey of the items here, is the duplicator board. But this thing's pretty amazing. It works really, really well. I'm cloning some stuff. It's just in this giant case, specifically made for making a cloner. So pretty cool. I brought that home, something I was missing. And the last thing, guys, the last and final thing here. Check out this thing. This is the Ninja CPU Cooler Ninja Plus Revision B. Look how freaking huge that thing is, right?
Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go, go, go.
This would be just absolutely beautiful. It's for AM2 socket ready, by the way. It'll do AMD 754, 939, 940, AM2, and Intel LGA 775 and 9 and 478. So that's pretty cool. But check this thing out. It is definitely a beast. You don't ever see these out in the wild any longer. But that sums it up, guys. That is all the cool stuff I got for my storage unit. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday out there, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another cool video. And we also have the SACC.org Sacramento Amiga Computer Club meeting this Sunday, so it'll be pretty cool. I'll have some ambassador reports coming in for you guys. But anyway, have a good one. Thank you guys for hanging out with me again. And this is, again, you know, this is the Beyond part of Boing Beyond when we talk about some vintage PC stuff. But have a good one. I'll catch you guys on the next one.